Let's talk about a technology that honestly has become a silent partner in our everyday lives. I'm talking about the AI we talk to, a lot of the time, without even really thinking about it.
I mean, think about it. Have you ever just grabbed your phone and asked, hey, what's the weather like today? Or maybe you've told it to play your favorite song or find the closest coffee shop. It's second nature now, isn't it?
Well, in that super simple moment, you weren't just fiddling with an app. No, you were actually giving commands to a pretty sophisticated piece of software, an AI agent. You were the boss, and it was your digital helper, ready to get stuff done. So let's start with the agents that are already all around us. I'm willing to bet you know them by name.
Okay, so what is an AI agent really? Well, at its core, it's basically an intermediary. It uses this cool thing called natural language processing, or NLP, which is just a fancy way of saying it can understand how we talk. It breaks down our sentences into commands it gets, and then it goes and does things for us.
And of course, you know the big players in this space, the big four. We're talking about Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, and Cortana. These guys are the most common virtual assistants out there. They're living in our phones, our smart speakers, our computers, just waiting for us to tell them what to do.
Now, here is a really important distinction to make. These agents, they're not just glorified search bars. A search engine finds information for you, but an agent acts on that information on your behalf.
Let's just walk through how this works, nice and simple. You say a command out loud, set an alarm for 7 a.m. The agent doesn't just pull up a search result on how to set an alarm. Nope. It understands the command, it goes into your clock app, and it literally sets the alarm. It does the job for you. But these agents aren't just for our personal lives. They're also working around the clock in a completely different world, customer service. You have absolutely seen these before. You know that little chat window that pops up on a shopping website or maybe on your banking app? A lot of the time, that's not a person you're talking to, at least not at first. That's another AI agent ready to help you out. And honestly, they're super useful. Instead of sitting on hold forever, waiting for a person, these agents can handle all the common stuff right away. They can check your order status, help you reset a password, or walk you through a technical issue, anytime, day or night. Okay, so we've got agents that follow commands and agents that handle support tickets. But right now, the entire game is changing. We are entering a brand new era of what these agents can do. This phrase really just nails it. A new breed. We are not talking about a small upgrade here. This is a fundamental, massive shift. These new agents are evolving beyond just being assistants and becoming our collaborators. And I'm sure you've heard of these guys. We're talking about tools like ChatGPT and Claude that can write anything you can imagine, or DALL-E that can create incredible images just from a text description. These are what we call generative AI agents. So here's where the difference becomes crystal clear. The old model, the personal assistant, it takes a specific command and it does a task. Simple. But the new model, the creative partner, it takes a general idea, a prompt, and it collaborates with you to generate something brand new. So imagine this. You're not telling it step by step how to write the email. You're just delegating the entire creative task to the agent. It becomes your brainstorming buddy, your co-writer, your first draft machine. So, what does this all mean? I mean, what's the big deal? Well, this evolution from giving a simple command to having a creative conversation, it has huge implications for how every single one of us interacts with technology. It really all comes down to this one powerful idea: democratization. You see, for decades, if you wanted a computer to do something complex, you had to know how to code or how to navigate all these complicated menus. That barrier is now just vanishing. And that's the real magic here. The power to create, to organize, to build amazing things is no longer just for the technical experts. If you can describe what you want in plain English, you can now bring it to life. It's a pretty amazing shift when you really stop and think about it. We've gone from asking for the weather to asking for a work of art. So now that this creative partnership is here for everyone, I guess the only question left is, what will you build with it? What will you ask it to create?